what is true repentance and like what is genuine repentance, and how do we know if we have true or genuine repentance?
Yeah, well, genuine repentance is not, let me put it that way, kind of the negative there. Genuine repentance is not feeling sorry for the consequences of your actions. And so, for example, say I make a bad decision and it's given me bad consequences, so I feel bad that I've made the bad decision because now and so I just feel bad because of my consequences, so I want to say, Lord, forgive me. That's not true repentance. True repentance is when, like we were saying just a minute ago, is when you see your sin for what God says it is, and you genuinely desire to turn from it. It's followed by that change. John MacArthur had a quote in our message that we looked at yesterday, and he was talking about how genuine repentance is not just when we feel sorrow for the effect of our sin. It's when we feel sorrow for the reality of our sin, that we're in rebellion against God. And so Jonah could have just been, man, Lord, whatever to get me out of this belly of this fish, or, I'm sorry. And then as soon as he got back on the dry land, he could have went the other direction again. He would have just been trying to get out of the circumstance of his decisions. And so I don't know, that kind of rambled a little bit there, but genuine repentance, like I said, just simply is that genuine change of direction. It's not just feeling sorry for the ramifications of our decisions. It's feeling remorse for who our sin is against.
Okay, and so maybe to put it in words, and you can correct me if I'm wrong with this, part of this is there's one thing of just feeling bad of your consequences and just saying, wow, this situation sucks and this situation is bad, versus realizing that we are the problem, that we are sinners, that, it's not that just the consequences of this are bad, but no, I'm bad and I'm sinful, and what you got at, our sin is ultimately against God.
Yes, yeah, and that's, and I don't remember, I said it somewhere in a sermon, in one of the messages yesterday, I don't remember exactly how it came out, but it was along those same lines that, feeling sorry for the consequences of our actions is not the same as feeling sorrow for who our actions are against. And so genuine repentance is when we realize that, hey, I sinned against God. I made a mistake, and the consequences are going to be what they are, but I'm not worried about, I don't feel bad because of the consequences. I feel bad mainly because my sin was against a holy God. Now, you still feel bad for the consequences if they affect people. Like, I'm sure Jonah felt bad, those sailors had to throw everything overboard, but his primary sorrow was that he rebelled against God, not the results of his actions.